Apple has successfully aired their Time Flies event today, and so we give you a wrap-up of everything that was announced today. In a pre-recorded video, Tim Cook opened the conference by confirming that only two items would be discussed today, the Apple Watch and the iPad. So this killed off any hope of a new iPhone being announced. Tim Cook then went on to talk about how the Apple Watch had played a major part in people's health, and it then went on to display a video of several people's experience, such as suffering with a heart attack and the Apple Watch alerting them, and how they live with diabetes and the Apple Watch makes it easier. They then confirmed that VO2 max monitoring would be coming later this year, and that would be available on the Watch Series 6, which was also unveiled. They then confirmed that blood O2 monitoring measurements would be coming as an app, just like the ECG app, so you can check your O2 measurements, and that background monitoring whilst wearing your Apple Watch whilst you're asleep would be there as well. Then they went on to talk about the new Apple Watch Series 6, and that would come with a new blue aluminium case, and also for the first time a product red Apple Watch as well. Other colours include gold, silver and space grey as well. Apple then confirmed that you could also set up the new Apple Watches with family sharing as well, and that will actually go back to the Series 4, 5 as well as the Series 6. So if, for example, you had children who you didn't want to have an iPhone, you could set up an Apple Watch with family sharing, so they still get a lot of the benefits and you could stay in control. However, in order to use this, you would need a cellular Apple Watch. Apple then took this opportunity to unveil the Apple Watch SE as well, and this one is a cheaper version with a Series 4 body, and that one comes in with a starting price of $279 for the GPS version and $329 for the GPS and cellular version as well. And in a strange twist, Apple also confirmed that the Series 3 would still be available at $199 as well, so that does keep the low entry barrier as well. Apple has also unveiled the rumoured Apple Fitness Plus as well, which allows users to start fitness class videos on either their iPhone, iPad or Apple TV as well, and then with using these videos to start your fitness workouts wherever you are, it would then start a workout on your Apple Watch which corresponds to the video, and it would do that automatically as well. Now this does come in at a monthly cost of $9.99 a month or $79.99 a year as well, and everyone can try it with a free 1-month trial. Customers will also be able to share their Fitness Plus subscription up to 5 people in their family sharing, and this would require an Apple Watch Series 3 or later. And they also confirmed that Apple Fitness Plus will be coming as part of the new Apple One service bundle that they've also unveiled, so we'll go on to talk about that now. Apple Fitness will, like I say, will be included in their top tier bundle along with Apple Music, Apple TV Plus, Apple Arcade, Apple News Plus and 2 terabytes of iCloud storage, and that would be at $29.95 per month, and that's in US dollars, and again can be shared among up to 6 family members. They do also offer a lower tier, but this wouldn't include the Fitness Plus. So these tiers include an individual access to Apple Music, Apple TV Plus, Apple Arcade and 50 gigabytes of iCloud storage for $14.95 per month. They also offer the family Apple Music, Apple TV Plus, Apple Arcade and 200 gigabytes of iCloud storage, so that doesn't include the Fitness Plus, and that comes in at $19.95 per month. And as we've already mentioned, $29.95 for the what they call Premier tier, which includes the Apple Fitness. So let me know if you would be looking at signing up to any of these. Today's sponsor is a new one. Today's sponsor is Walter 2. If you've ever found yourself trying to get audiobooks, PDFs, or even music from one device to your iPhone, your iPad or iPod, then Walter 2 is your go-to application. Now, I like to get my audiobooks without DRM protection, so I can actually use it on multiple devices, and if I ever do decide to leave the Apple ecosystem, then I'm not going to be tied in if I just get them from Apple Books. The same as I don't like to use Audible books or anything like that as well. And this is where Walter 2 comes in. They allow you to easily get that from your Mac or PC onto your iPhone, iPad or iPod. And then once you do it once, you can also do it wirelessly as well. So that means you don't have to have cables hanging around everywhere after the first time. And like I said, it works both on Mac and Windows. And we actually have 10 codes to give away. So make sure you head over to our website, geekscorner.co.uk/Walter2. And there you can see information of how you can actually take advantage of this free code you can get Walter 2 on. If you don't want to wait around and enter that competition, also Walter 2 have a 50% off deal where you can get that as part of their back to school option as well. Apple announced they were working with the Singapore government in a partnership on the health initiative Lumi Health, a personalized program to encourage healthy activity and behaviors using the Apple Watch. This is in fact the first of its kind and was designed by Singapore's Health Promotion Board in conjunction with Apple as part of the country's Smart Nation initiative, a national effort to leverage technology to deliver benefits to its citizens and businesses. The Lumi Health app was designed with user privacy and security at its core, and is available in the App Store for pre-order now, and the 2-year program will be offered from late October 2020. Apple also unveiled a new 8th generation iPad which features an A12 Bionic with neural engine, and this would be replacing the 7th generation iPad, and this could be pre-ordered today and available beginning from Friday, September the 18th. The new 8th generation comes with the new look just like the iPad Pro, so the squared off design, and it comes with a starting price of $329 for the Wi-Fi model and $459 for the Wi-Fi and cellular model. It's available in silver, space grey and gold finishes, and comes in with 32GB and 128GB configurations as well. Apple then moved on to also unveil an all-new iPad Air with an A14 Bionic chip as well, and that features a larger 10.9-inch display and a new 12-megapixel rear camera with next-generation Touch ID sensor in the power button, which was also rumoured. And just like the 8th generation iPad, this also has the iPad Pro look as well, so again the squared off design. And this comes with a starting price of $599 for Wi-Fi and cellular models starting at $729, and this also comes available in a 64 and 256GB configurations. These will be available in 5 finishes: silver, space grey, rose gold, green and sky blue. These will be available on apple.com from next month with no specific date. So that's our super quick rundown, guys. We do have full articles on our website geekscorner.co.uk, so make sure you check those out. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you again.